Good morning, students. Welcome to Vista's Learning. I am Amal Ramakrishnan, your English tutor. So today we are going to learn a story from your chapter. Which chapter? From your chapter Environment. Do you remember our first class from this chapter? We discussed or we studied a new poem, right? And what was the poem about? It was about nature and nature conservation. The poet was asking or is asking us to protect our nature. He wants us to celebrate every day as Earth Day. Why? That in that way we will protect our nature and natural resources. Right? Alright. So today we are going to do what? We are going to study or we are going to learn a new story. So it's story time. Okay. And the name of the story is Tree and River. What? Tree and River. So, one day, a tree saw a river. And what was the river doing? The river was crying. Why was the river crying? Of course, the tree will ask the river, right? Why are you crying? And the river wiped its tears and said, my dear friend, I am going to die very soon. So the river was saying to the telling the tree that its time has come. It will die soon. Very soon it will be dead. There won't be any more river. Why? Why is it because? Because the river is asking the tree again or telling the tree, please look at me. Look at the condition. Look at my condition. There is no water left in me. Look at me. I'm over. I mean, there is no water left in me. And above that, and besides that, people are dumping waste in me, and these waste are choking me. Imagine you are lying somewhere, and someone came and dumped some materials over you, or some things over you. How will you feel? You feel suffocated, right? You will feel like being choked. Exactly like this. River feel was feeling choked or suffocated. Why? Because people are dumping waste in the river. So what was the river telling the tree? I am going to die very soon. Why? Because there is no water left in me. And why is that? Because people are dumping waste in me, and this waste is choking me. Okay, and I can't live anymore in this condition. And it is saying that, look at me, my condition is pitiful. I can't live like this. I can't live any longer like this. Okay, my condition is very bad. And after this, when the river was looking at the tree, he was also looking very sad. He was also being sad. Of course, the river will ask the tree about it, right? But the tree asked, my friend, you look sad. What is the matter? Okay, I am sad because I am going to die, right? People are dumping waste in me, and pretty soon I will be dead. But what happened to you? You also look sad. What's wrong with you? And the tree said, dear friend, I am not fortunate either. Fortunate means I am not lucky either. I am also in the same state as you are. I am also facing the same dilemma. I am also facing the same problem. What problem? People cut me down without any mercy. Okay, so people dump waste in river and people cut down trees, right? So the tree is complaining that people cut me down without any mercy. They just cut me down without having second thoughts about it, without thinking about the consequence. Okay, without even realizing that I am also, the tree is also a living being, like the, okay, and besides that, what do living beings need to live? They need water, right? Living beings need water to live, but there is no water in the river, so the tree won't get any water to grow and live. So he's also saying the first thing is people are cutting me down, and there is no water either, so these things are killing me. Now they are both sad. Okay, so they started discussing their condition, discussing their suffering, and they decided to do something about it. See, we can't let it go like this. We should do something about it. And they finally decided to get a solution to their problem. And the solution was writing a letter to the government. They decided to write a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka, who the river and tree decided to write a letter to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. And the letter was like this: Dear Sir, we would like to draw your attention to the problem we are facing. So, dear Chief Minister, we are okay. I'm a tree and I'm a river, and we are from this place, and we are going to die pretty soon. That's the problem they are facing, right? They are facing death. We are going to die soon. Why? Because why is the river dying? Because people are dumping waste in the river. And why is the tree dying? Because there is no water and people are cutting down trees without any mercy, without any second thoughts. Right. So they are writing their problem. They wrote a letter to the chief minister explaining about their plight, explaining about their pitiful condition, about their suffering. Now, people cut down the trees and they throw waste into the rivers. We wish to stay alive. So they are saying we are also living beings. We also want to stay alive. We also want to cherish our life. But people are not allowing us to do that. We want to stay alive. We humbly request you to stay, humbly request you to save us. So they are pleading for their life. They are requesting for their life to the government of Karnataka. They are requesting their life for their life to the Chief Minister of Karnataka. What are they saying? They are saying that we also want to live, but people are not allowing us to live. Please save us. Please help us. All right. So what did the government do? The government decided to save the tree and river. They decided to stop all the dumping of waste in the river, and they decided to stop all the cutting down of trees. Okay, and after a couple of months, they met. Who met? The tree and the river met, and the river now looked very fresh and happy. All right, and the tree was green. So why? What happened? What changed? People stopped dumping waste and cutting down the trees, and it has its positive effect, right? So the tree river now looks more happy and fresh, and the tree now started looking more green because now it is started getting water. All living beings need water, right? Even us need water. Now there were trees all over the place. Okay, what changed? Not just this tree. There were a lot of trees around that place because government has intervened or the government has decided to stop all the deforestation in that place. Right now, so what did they decide again? They met again. Now they are happy about their condition, and they decided to thank the government of Karnataka. Why? Even we do that, right? If someone help us, what do? We thank them, right? We thank them for their help, or we will try to return the favor, or we will try to help them when they need our help. That's exactly what the tree and the river did. They wrote the government back and said, Thank you for saving us. Thank you for protecting us. All right. So look at the tree, how happy he is. Look at the way he is smiling. Right? All right. And now look at the river, so fresh, right? Do you remember the first picture? Do you remember the first picture I showed you? Oh, it was full of waste and there were only small amount of water left in the river, right? Now look at the river. All right. So their life has turned. Okay, their life has become more beautiful. Now they are fortunate enough to lead a peaceful and beautiful life. Okay. So what do we understand from the story? That we need to protect our environment. We must protect our environment. We must also take care of needs along with that we must also protect our environment. All right. Did you like the story? All right, now let me ask you something. Imagine you are passing over a bridge and you saw someone throwing a dump or throwing waste into the river. What will you do? Will you stop them or will you just walk away? Well, you should ask them and go on what you should tell them that what they are doing is a wrong thing. Okay, you should kind of create awareness. Even if your parents does something like this, you should ask them to stop it. You should ask them to no, it is ask them and tell them. You should tell them that it is not a good thing to do. you should tell them about or you should make them aware about the importance of nature and environment. All right, all right. I hope you will do that. So, with this, we are concluding our today's class, and in our next section, we will do certain activities from this chapter. All right. Till then.